Hello and welcome, my beautiful Taurus. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of August the 12th to the 18th. So starting right off, you've been given the time management download message. So this is telling me that you might be making out lists. You might have deadlines you have to meet, whereby you're going to have to be conscientious about how you can fit things into your schedule, on your calendar, and so on. So this is about you writing things down for accuracy and ticking them off according to priority so that you can get things done. This could be maybe a very busy week for some of you, and there may be things that you don't want to overlook or forget to do. Okay, starting off right off the bat in the energy of the beginning of the week, you've been given money matters. Okay, so money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses and save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. So this is so true. We all get caught. We think we want to go and buy something, and then all of a sudden we go out and buy a new car, and then we decide, and then we see that our roof sprung a leak. So, these are just theoretical examples, but this is a card that says that money matters. So you need to be careful with your spending. Don't go out there and, go crazy spending your money thinking, oh, well, I can, because that's just when something happens. We're going through retrograde. Oh my gosh, my speakers, my camera, my car, my animals got sick and I had to go to the vet. So I live in a very expensive country where things are very expensive. So boy, I tell you, retrograde's kicking my butt. So listen to this, okay? Money matters are going to matter right now a lot. So watch your expenses this week. Now, coming in with that, you do have the card, the Six of Air, and that's the Six of Swords. And this is something that is going to bring you relief because you're moving on from something that wasn't working out for you. So this is leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. You've heard us say this 1,000 times as readers, but this means that you finally have that ability to feel some freedom and relief and to go towards something new. It's going to make you feel more inspired. It's giving you hope that things are going to improve now. So you could be leaving anything behind, an unfulfilling job or a contract with a job that ended, or a relationship. You could just be relocating and you've decided, I'm going to move geographically. I'm going to move somewhere new. So you could be doing that as well. It's a good card. It's a good card of moving forward and knowing that you're going in a more successful and a more positive direction. The other thing I always see with that card is you're only going to take those people who truly support you, love you, and want to go on this next leg of the journey. So you could be leaving others behind that don't want to be in this part or in this cycle with you. And that's okay. This is your journey. But on the way, I want you to be careful about your finances here. Now, coming in with your focus, what have you got here in the focus position? You're going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness. It will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it. Expect it, that it's happening. This is not your card. I'm sorry, guys. This card came up. I have to get this card. This card came up for someone else too. So give me a minute, because I am live right now, that I need to give you the proper card. That isn't the card that you were supposed to have. Okay, hang on, guys. Hang on. I'm coming. I am coming. All I have to do is find the deck. Okay, here it is. It looked familiar to me, and that's a card that Aries got. So we're not using that one. You are getting a different card. Okay, this is your card. All right, sorry about that, guys. These things happen when you're doing a live and you can't. It's crazy. Okay, let's see what we've got for you. All right, so this is your card, Taurus. I know that you have been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you are good enough or strong enough to do that which your heart desires to do. This message is here to remind you that you really are more than capable of doing it. Rise up and take that leap of faith. So, I see you moving on from something here. Okay, you're definitely, you've mustered up the courage to say, you know what, I'm out of here. I'm quitting this situation and I'm moving on. And here you are. Okay, this is beautiful. The Three of Fire comes in and it says you're going to see expansion and you're going to see your goals being met. You're heading out in a new direction. Some of you, maybe it's a new job, a new career, opening your own business, planning a trip, going somewhere you've never been, anything like that. But you started off with this beautiful vision. Okay. And now you might be thinking, oh my gosh, did I make the right choice? Am I going to regret this? No. Okay. You're going to make it. Okay. This is your message here to remind you that you really are more than you think you are. You're coming into your own here. So some of you this week are definitely making changes, moving on and away from situations that weren't serving you, or they're completed now. That cycle's ending so you can go forward. Okay, Taurus, in your center position, which is a possible challenge, you've got time to go. Oh, this whole thing's about you guys leaving. Okay, leaving a situation, a relationship, a job, moving on. So I see you packing up and going. So you're moving on, you're letting go of something, and it's time for you to go into something new. This is a card that says you've completed what you needed to. Maybe something here has outworn its expiration date, as they say, hasn't grown with you, and now it's time for you to go forward. And in the process here, you've got this beautiful Ace of Fire, which is that opportunity card, being able to move forward in a really good direction right now. It's about, something here new coming in. They get your creative juices flowing. Again, I had mentioned maybe starting a new business, okay? But it's going to be an adventure. And you're going to, again, feel this passion for life. This is something often referred to as changing a career completely. Okay, you might be going into something brand new here with this new movement forward, right? So have courage and enthusiasm and believe in yourself and your abilities, because this is a new opportunity coming in. When we get that Ace of Wands, it's definitely a good move. So time to go, time to think about moving on and trying something new here, my beautiful Taurus. Coming in, and don't be afraid, because this is in your challenge position. You can do this. Now, coming in with the advice and message from your spirit, you've got inspire others. Okay. You might be doing that by letting other people know that by moving on, it takes bravery, it takes courage, it takes planning, it takes time management. And you are now showing everybody else what you're made of. Okay. And that is in itself inspiring to other people. So that's great. You could be guiding and mentoring and helping other people as well on their path to do the same. Now, you've got the World card. Again, travel, moving on, going the distance. It's accomplishment, it's celebration, it's completion. It's a beautiful card of knowing that you're able to move forward in a beautiful new direction. I love it. So definitely there's change happening here for some of my Taurus. Okay. Coming in with your possible outcome. Again, setting your compass, setting your goal, going after where it is you want to go. Excuse me. I need a mouthful of water here, guys. Sorry. Okay. So again, setting your compass, setting your direction, putting your anchor down when you get there and realizing this is what you want to do. You're changing things up here big time. My beautiful, beautiful Taurus. So, sorry again. That's what happens when you do a live. I don't have a pause button on this. Okay. So coming in next, let's see what we've got here. This is a card that says, this is the ego or the devil card, right? This is a card of dependency. This is a card that says, you're letting go of things that are holding you back, keeping you chained down. This is a card of addictive behavior. And I think you're making command decisions now. You want to get away from that energy that may have been holding you back, because according to this reading, a lot of you guys are making massive change in the near future or even this week to move forward in a new direction, to take on a new project, and perhaps a new job, a new business, anything like that that requires you going the distance. You're doing it. You have the freedom now to set your directions, have a clear sight line, set that compass and go towards your goal. This is fabulous. Okay, let's see what we have for clarifiers here. Beautiful, beautiful. So now I can see why you got that time management card, because it's all about being busy. I mean, you're packing up, you're getting ready to do something here. Okay, Coming in with that, you've got the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is that card is celebrating. So you're moving on. It's making you happy to leave something that wasn't fulfilling. And now you're going to celebrate it. I see structure. I see security. I see safety within the four walls you're going to be dwelling in. Some of you might be buying a new house, moving into a new home. Somebody could be moving back home. This could be a homecoming, but you're celebrating something wonderful. But you're going to feel great security now and far more stable now that you've made this decision to move in a new direction. Maybe you're relocating, like I said, to a different home in a different area. Coming in with the focus, you've got the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords says you've experienced some heartache, you've experienced some great disappointments, and you made this command decision that you're leaving. Okay, it's over. Okay, when we get all that yellow around this card, which it all knows, this is a healing card. This says you had some major challenges you had to deal with. Maybe you felt betrayed, stabbed in the heart. Maybe you felt, this great regret of something or something that happened to you, because that's what the Three of Swords is about. You're moving on. Okay, this is a card that says now you have a vision to go forward and try something new, and it might have taken a challenging situation like that made you focus on this new beginning. Okay, well, often when we get these situations in our life, we have to move in a new direction and say, okay, well, I'm doing this now for me. Okay, coming in the center position, which is your possible challenges, but I see things working out good. Time to go, move on, new opportunities coming in. You've got the High Priestess. So doing your homework, looking into the researching what you need to know as I think you've already done this. Something's happened here that's made you go on and move forward, or you're planning it. The High Priestess sits there cool, calm, and collected because she did her homework. She went behind the veil and she found out information she needed to. She had this hunch. She had this gut feeling. She had this intuitive epiphany. All of a sudden, she thinks something's got to be, I don't have everything I need to know, so I need to look into it. And that's what she's doing here. And this is a new opportunity. Maybe something's come up and you've been offered a new opportunity and you're going to go, well, it sounds really good, but I need to know it really is. So that's looking into something, being careful. Okay. Now, coming in the message and advice from your spirit, that beautiful world and inspiring others, you've got the Devil. Again, the double message with the Devil. So you know what? I think a lot of you have decided to let go of any addictive behavior, any bad habits, any people around you that brought that into your circle, or any toxic energy, relationships, unfulfilling jobs. It could be something as simple as you're changing so much around you. And I see a lot of it might be generated around a person, people, or your job. It is the card of addictions and addictive behavior. I mean, that could be something as simple as watching what you're eating and more healthy diet and, more exercise and, taking care of yourself. Okay. That's what your message from Spirit says. You let go of anything that's holding you back. Okay. What is it that's held you back, enabled you to have to be stuck where this happened to you? Okay. So let it go. Let's see what we have here for your final card here. You've got the beautiful King of Cups. I love it. And this is your outcome. This is a beautiful card. If you're wanting the perfect mate, this is who you want. You want this king. Loving, kind, compassionate, tolerant, helpful, always there in your end of the ring. You could also be receiving some wise counsel and advice from this person. As I say, he's done it, been there, and has the mettle for it. He's capable of stepping forward and saying, hey, I've been there. Can I help you? And he doesn't want anything in return. They just want to be there to support you and help you and love you through a situation. So these are your cards for this week. Very interesting. I think you're going to be very busy. That's why you need to have that time management. And don't question your motives. You're making the right choice here because the Devil card showed up twice. And that means you have every right to cut those cords and let that go. Okay. It's not serving you. So do that. And I think, it's time. I mean, basically it's time to go, and you're going to be inspiring other people. This is a better place. Look at where you're going. Celebration. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know, my beautiful Taurus, I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon.